here's Mitchell. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Now Harris. Here's Robert. And he banks it in the layup. And as we've mentioned earlier, a bit of a vendetta of sorts against MP in this one, albeit it's in good spirits. But in games like this, tensions can run high, especially early on.
And hopefully no one's trying to make a point and let it get out of hand here. Emotions might be elevated, but prove your point on the court with your play.
Now here's Mitchell. Harris sets the pick. To the middle. And it's Harris slamming it home.
Yes, sir. Get up, Brandon Harris.
The high fly is leading. And here's MP on the outside. Launches it. Yes, and it's Brock picking up the assist.
Great job there, orchestrating close to the hoop.
Diaz with it. Pass to Harris. Bird outside. And here's Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Brock with the block. And as always, this is a game that will feature a crowd full of scouts.
Well, to no one's surprise, MP has certainly turned some heads with his play this season. But I imagine they're also here to check out Mills and Harris.
Well, it's tough to try to keep the gigantic Callahan off the glass at all. Sometimes he's just going to overpower you.
Back to Diaz. Robert. Offline with the 3. Now here's MP. He's got 21. And another 3 for the Flyers.
Tremendous half from downtown. He's been locked in since the moment he stepped out on that floor.
Pass now to Harris. Back to Diaz. Right side, Bird. Diaz. Here's Mitchell. And just miss after miss right now. And you look at both of these teams, some great depth out there.
And with the amount of games that can be played in such a short period, depth is key for these teams. No surprise to see these rosters have the success they've had.
Now here's Diaz. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in this game from him. Now a timeout called by Union Elite.
Substitution for High Flyers.
High Flyers on D. Bird outside. Back to Kolish. 6 to shoot. Now Mitchell. There's the 3. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. 1 for 3. And as we've watched all of these players over the course of the season, you can see what they've really added to their individual games.
Well, the focus for each of these teams, Joe, is to try and get the most out of each one of these players. They've all improved for sure, and some more than others, but I'm extremely impressed with the strides that MP has made.
And it's finished off by Harris.
It's hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
There's no wrong answer to that question. Sensational alley-oop.
You see something like that, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing. Wow.
MP. And the High Flyers tack on 2 more.
Since the start of this game, they've been focused on good offensive positioning and finding quality shots.
I'm looking at the team field goal percentages side by side here. It's clear who's playing better basketball this half.
Now here's Harris.
Out of bounds.
He's got 10.
High Flyers ball.
And out of bounds, the High Flyers will take it. The High Flyers making a switch here. high fly is dictating the flow. And even though a lot of these players are competing against each other, odds are at some point they'll be teammates down the line.
Yeah, that's true, and it could be in the NBA or any number of leagues overseas. The fact is, not everyone's going to make it, but those who do will know each other from their experience here.
Now here's Robert. Outside Diaz. Bird outside. Clock at 4. Back to Diaz. The fader. And Callahan pulls it down. Here's the high flyers. MP up top. MP throws it down.
And he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. So effective at this point.
Outside, Harris. Back to Diaz. And he's going for the hoop here. And it's finished off by Harris.
It's so easy to see why Harris is so highly regarded. He can get the orange in the hoop.
Inside. And the dunk by MP. There's not much you can say.
A long bomb. That was a Hail Mary, guys.
Here's Diaz. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Now Harris takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it home. It doesn't take a lifelong scout to understand why Harris is a blue-chip prospect. He has the ability to get it done on offense.
And what is so great about Harris is that he can attack the rim from multiple levels. That's almost required for primary option big men these days. And Harris is a perfect fit for that kind of role.
Finds Bird. From 18 feet away, and there's another one for the Union Elite.
Nice shot by Bird. Not every young player can hit the midi, because honestly, they don't practice it as much.
And here's MP on the outside. Mitchell brings down the board.
Stay there.
MP with the block. And it's out of bounds. Union Elite able to retain possession here. Harris with the open look. A dominating first half of play so far. It hasn't been close. High Fly is leading this one, running away with it, and will return right after this break. Welcome back for the second half as MP leads the High Flyers against Brandon Harris and the Union Elite. And so Union Elite has it here. You watch games like this one, guys, you see the skill and the talent that the up-and-coming players have today. It's quite impressive.
No question about it. Basketball is in good hands for future generations because what kids like this do on the court at such an early stage of their development, really, it's miles ahead of where we were just a few decades ago.
Now MP lets it go from deep. Harris comes down with the board. Bird on the wing, down low. A nice shot by Robert.
Using his size around the rim, Drew Robert doing work in the paint.
Out of bounds, it goes to Union Elite.
Union Elite ball.
A difficult situation for Union Elite. Outside Diaz, finds Bird. Shoots over O'Neal. The shot from Bird, no good. Now MP. He has 42. Now Mills. Back to MP. Sinks it from distance.
MP.
Creating opportunities for others the entire evening.
It's beautiful to watch. This is how basketball is supposed to be played.
Now here's Diaz. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Back to Bird. Trying his luck from deep. That falls. What a feed that time from Diaz.
And it's Bird with the answer. A three of his own clapping right back.
To the paint. MP. He's covered by Harris. MP with the look. Lays it up and banks it in.
MP.
And a heads-up play there to read the bounce and capitalize on that second opportunity.
Outside Diaz. And there's the whistle for the illegal screen.
Illegal screens are some of the hardest calls officials have to make.
Yeah, it's often so close, and you could really rule it either way.
MP on the left side. The kick out to O'Neal. And the high flyers, another triple.
Was O'Neal ready to fire there or what?
And Union Elite has possession. Pass to Harris. Back to Diaz. Harris outside. Mitchell. 5 on the clock. Robert, a screen. Mitchell's shot is off. Now the High Flyers with it. They lead by 24, their biggest margin of this one. MP with the rock, working in on Harris. And it's MP missing. Mitchell outside. Diaz, no good on the 3. And as great as a player as Harris is, he simply hasn't had the same impact as MP tonight, guys.
Oh, definitely. And we've seen what has set MP apart from the other stars in the WCBL. When things are falling for him, look out, he's just at another level.
I like the decision-making there for Bird. Well done.
Timeout called. The High Flyers talk things over.
Substitution for High Flyers.
Here's Brown. MP with the look. And MP throws it down.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
And Diaz. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. There's a screen. Now here's Mitchell, covered by Brock. Out to the right wing. Bullock. And they force the shot clock violation. Great lockdown defense right there.
Brandon Harris. Substitution for High Flyers.
Harris with it. Jumper over MP. MP with the block. And he recovers. Outside Diaz. Off target from outside.
Just can't buy a basket, trying to get back on track somehow.
Or he could pass the ball more. I mean, that's the thought.
And the story of the second half has been their shooting from long range.
Found their rhythm coming out of the break, and they're hunting those perimeter shots.
Now here's Harris. And it's finished off by Harris.
He is so speedy. It's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
Right side, MP. And the High Flyers tack on 2 more.
He's really been producing offensively tonight, helping build that lead they're enjoying.
It's the kind of shooting that you can build your whole offensive strategy around.
Now here's Diaz. Bird
2
outside.
minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Diaz. Clock at 6. To the inside. And it's Harris slamming it home.
There are screens, and then there are Brandon Harris screens. He's got more mass than most. He wipes out defenders and allows a lot of room to be created out of nowhere for a score.
Now MP. Fader on the way. And the High Flyers tack on 2 more.
Hey, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home.
Great ball movement. They're sharing the rock.
And they're keeping everyone involved and engaged.
Bird on the wing. MP with the block. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
If they think that that kind of defense is going to get it done against him, they are sorely mistaken.
Pass to Harris. Diaz. Here's Robert. 4-3. Gets it to drop, and he's now 5 of 8.
D's got to do a little better. That's a high percentage shot if they don't get right in his face.
Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
Surging ahead at the right time.
Gaining some separation and putting it out of reach.
Pass to Robert. Mitchell. The basket's good. Off the assist from Robert.
That's Mitchell putting the shooting in shooting guard, folks.
Here's MP. And it's not going to fall for him. 1 second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Diaz. Mitchell on the wing. And he's going for the alley-oop. Robert doesn't get it to drop for him. From deep, it's MP. Offline. So it's the High Flyers winning this one easily.
An impressive performance from the High Flyers in this one. You have
Move I did like.
Yeah, good game out there, man.
Thanks.
People are talking.
Man, those guys were legit. I can see why Dion said they would have been a good fit for me.
Yeah, but I love how you didn't let up, even though you knew you made the All-Star team already.
Come on, I'm always 110.
You're good. You're going to need to keep that same energy against the EYBL Select, because this is a huge opportunity to move up in the rankings for us. I can't stress that enough.
With all due respect, Mr. Kelly, I'm trying to be the MVP, so I know how important this game is.
If you could pull that off, that would be massive.
If. Come on, Austin Kelly. You gotta believe in me now.
Listen,
You're my
listen.
agent.
You're an incredible talent, MP. But you're going against an entire team of incredible talents, not the least of which is your matchup, Ice McCall.
Yeah, I know all about bro.
Well, then you know to take him seriously.
Look, definitely, dude is a beast, but so am I.
I'm excited to see how you handle it.
I'm about to shock the world.
You ready, MP? You gotta play the game of your life tonight just for us to even have a chance.
Yo, I know I cooked you last time we played Jay Moore, but that's Nike's EYBL Select out there. If we're not all on point, they're gonna take turns dogging us. It ain't just on me tonight.
Yeah, but you're checking ice. Dude's a future lotto pick, man. I'm nice and all, but he's on a different level.
Hey, yo, I'm not scared of anybody I'm matched up against.
Oh, yeah? Then why were you wearing street clothes when we played you guys? Disciplinary reasons? That's mad fishy, bro.
Yo, I know you're not talking. You lucky you didn't have to guard me.
If you say so.
Okay, since y'all all highly regarded, why don't y'all tell me what's so special about Tyson Ice McCall? Hey, I'm serious. Put that high basketball IQ to use and help me help us.
He is a bucket, okay? I threat from everywhere. You can't give him any daylight.
He's a machine, bro. You can wait for him to make a mistake, but he never does. He's fundamentally sound.
And dude goes crazy in the clutch. GOAT mode stuff. That's why they call him Ice.
Casual. Lethal. I was in Steph Curry's camp with him last year. He had that aura about him. It's obvious he's gonna be a pro.
This game's gonna have a lot of eyes on it. You got Slam out there, overtime, scouts from everywhere. But Ice isn't the only monster on that team.
Fact.
Which means we've got a chance to do something special. Tyson's got a lot going for him. I don't care. He's 19th in the country. I get that. But he's never beat me. And they've never matched up against us. Everyone in this locker room, and I mean everyone, has worked like crazy to get here. Which means we've got talent too. So let's go out there and show those EYBL dudes why we were chosen to play this game. If you want me to kill a monster, then I'm going for the head. So if you trust me to take on Ice, then I'll trust you to handle the rest. Bring it in on me.
Let's go.
All for one on 3. 1, 2, 3. All for one! Hey, Tyson. What's up, bro? I mean, it's finally good to meet you, and I want to tell you seriously, I really relate to your story.
MP, right?
Right.
How'd you make this team?
What you mean?
Usually your league sends their best players to get clowned by us. Then there's you. I don't get it.
Okay, see, that type of disrespect, why you capping like you don't know about me yet?
Oh, I know who you are. You're Dion's little pet. He got bored working with blue chippers, plucked you out of nowhere, then you had a hot few weeks, so you start feeling yourself. Here's the thing, though. I know that you know that this ain't real. I know that you're scared that one day soon the shots are gonna stop falling. You don't belong here, MP. You belong back home, slinging breakfast to townies. And after this game, when you choke in front of all those scouts, That's exactly where you're going.
Good evening and welcome to this 2K presentation of the EYBL Showcase. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, and we've got a pair of loaded all-star rosters representing the best club basketball players from the West Coast Basketball League and the Nike Elite Youth Basketball League.
And if you've seen these kids play before, you know exactly how talented they are. We're watching the future of basketball on the court today.
And when it comes to the top talent, Drake, names like Ice McCall and MP jump right out at you.
Those two are some of the more well-known names on the list, but you can look up and down these rosters right here. Any of these kids could be stars. The EYBL is the consensus top league, but there is talent on both of these rosters.
Well, what a great celebration of the club leagues. The best from the WCBL getting to face the stars of the EYBL. What more can you ask for?
Taking a look at the starters for the Nike EYBL All-Stars tonight, it's Joey Johnson at point with Jonathan Lack taking the 2 spot, Bryant Cologne and sharpshooter Tyson Ice McCall at the 3 and 4, and respectfully Al Pachumsi patrolling center. And you look at this WCBL All-Star lineup tonight, Devontae Mills is their floor general. He's joined by Jaden Moore in the backcourt. And then you have MP, Drexel Carrington, and Miles Thunderstone bringing the heat up front.
That was just sheer muscle on Pachumsi's part. He simply wanted that rebound more than anyone else.
Pure from three-point range. And the players on the floor, obviously the best of the best for their age group.
And there's a high likelihood that at least one major star is coming out of here, maybe even more. There's just so much talent on the floor. It's sure going to be fun to watch them show off here tonight.
And this game has a bit of a different feel than other All-Star games.
Well, every one of these kids wants to show that they're the best. So that means there's going to be a lot of effort being put in on both sides of the floor.
He's got a great stroke. That almost dropped.
Yeah, a lot of time he'll hit those no matter how tight the D is.
The shot's good on the assist by Moore.
What an advantage that he brings to this offense. Being able to drain that 3 ball, it really can extend a defense.
Cologne on the outside. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer's offline. Well, everything's working for them at the offensive end right now.
Yeah, good play calling and even better execution.
What are they thinking leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know that he's as good as a layup from that distance?
It's Cologne on the wing. Will it go? And good that time. You look at the roster of these teams, one thing that jumps out at you is the wide range of places these kids are from. You've got guys from all over the country, from major cities and rural towns that you've never even heard of.
It's one of the great things about basketball. Talent can be found anywhere in the basketball world. And this game is a great reminder of just that.
Now here's Johnson. 6 to shoot. Pass to Pachumsi. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
That's the strategy. Give Pachumsi the ball and get out of the way. This big man knows what he needs to do inside.
MP outside for 3. And the West hits it again from deep.
Strong pass. Placed the ball right where his teammate needed it.
The EYBL All-Stars trail. It's Cologne on the wing. 3-pointer. Pass to Lack. Outside for Johnson. McCall. Second chance shot. Cologne for 3. Out of bounds. It'll be WCBL ball.
West All-Stars ball. Substitution for the EYBL All-Stars. Drew Robinson. Vlad Dermenenko.
And the big name for the Nike EYBL team is Ice McCall, currently ranked 19th in the nation on the 2K U250, and for good reason.
Rarely melts down. McCall is a terrific shooter, and he can also create for others. He gives you whatever you want on the offensive end and can create as well as anyone else in his class. Ice is the guy to watch. I don't think there's a person in the building who thought he was going to miss that.
Yeah, he had a wide open look. Wonder if he had maybe a little too much time. And that's what's built them this early lead. Killer shooting from beyond the arc.
And the D needs to recognize that. Get out there on those shooters. Pronto.
Now here's McCall. Back to Dermonenko. The UIBL, no good that time either. Here's MP. And again, the West All-Stars score.
They've really built themselves an impressive lead. In the opening minutes.
Yeah, solid defense paired with an aggressive offense. They just keep gaining ground. Ooh, staying active on the interior, Robinson gets the look he wants.
And being named to one of these rosters is quite an achievement in of its own.
Yeah, we can't emphasize enough that this is the best of the best playing here. The Nike EYBL is the top circuit in the world. Everyone from there is a top prospect, and I'm sure that it'll be true for many of the players from the WCBL as well. Terrific pass there, setting up his teammate well.
Pass over to Robinson. MP with the block. And so it looks like EYBL All-Stars will retain possession here. And the All-Stars deciding to make a switch here.
Leftos Aslanoglu. Grant Combo. Substitution for West All-Stars.
Pass over to Robinson. Aslanoglu, he's covered by Harris. 2 on the clock. MP with the block. And you look at that level of play and the upside for most of these players, this has been an especially gifted class that we're seeing here.
And you think back to some of the all-time great NBA draft classes. 84, 03. I mean, with all the talent we're seeing here, this class could be on those levels.
Now here's Dermonenko looking for his first basket, still in this one. And Harris with the rejection. And he recovers. They really need to make an adjustment here.
Agreed. Nothing is working for them offensively. Time for a change.
You can see the defense is flustered. They just can't seem to shut him down.
Here's MP. 24 for him.
Since the start of this game, they've been focused on good offensive positioning and finding quality shots.
I'm looking at the team field goal percentages side by side here. It's clear who's playing better basketball this half.
Now here's Robinson. And a great assist by Grant Tombo as that one falls.
Getting points inside, that's how to make high school coaches feel good.
Puts it up from 15. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
And he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. So effective at this point.
Back to Dermonenko. Down low. Pass to Leftos. Vlad Dermonenko on the wing. From deep, Grant Tombo. The West All-Stars pull it down. MP with it. 28 points for him. And the call will be on Harris. That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution for the EYBL All-Stars. Jonathan Lack. Tyson McCall. Joey Johnson. Substitution for West All-Stars.
Swings it to McCall. With just 5 to shoot. Outside for Lack. Shoots the 3. The shot misses.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
The WCBL on offense. It's a 16-point game. Here's MP. That shot doesn't fall. Left side, it's Johnson. And Joey Johnson gets doubled. Moore with the steal. MP outside. Kicks it out to Carrington. Back to MP. And that one hits back iron. McCall has it. Moore covering to the middle. Here's Robinson, and that comes off the assist from McCall.
Whenever you watch McCall, you expect to see him drop dimes. He's just an incredible playmaker.
And here's MP on the outside, and Robinson pulls it down. And the EYBL All-Stars with possession here. They trail by 14. Johnson for three. Rebound goes to the WCBL. Fires for three. And that one's good from MP.
That's just more reading the defense and making the right play.
And here's the EYBL. Outside, Robinson. Outside, McCall. Pass to Lack. That three off the mark. On the wing, it's MP. And the West hits it again from deep.
He's having a field day from beyond the arc.
Quick note to the defense. Feel free to get a hand up. Someone might want to actually guard him.
So as we conclude the first half of play, a fairly one-sided affair thus far. The West All-Stars lead, just dominating this one. And we'll be back in just a moment. Thanks for joining us as we start up the second half of this exciting matchup. The best talent on display here in this one. And what a special experience this game must be for these up-and-coming stars.
I hope they're able to just take it all in and enjoy everything involved in this game. Just being here is a huge accomplishment, regardless of the outcome. This is something that'll stick with them for the rest of their lives.
Outside, McCall. Makes no mistake with the open jump shot.
There's no let-up in McCall's game. He puts constant pressure on the defense.
Now MP. McCall covering. Count that one.
You don't see that one too often. The fadeaway jumper when he's wide open.
Now here's McCall. The D right on him. There's the triple. The West All-Stars pull it down. MP outside. Lets it go from deep. And another three for the WCBL.
He's enjoying a hot hand in this game. He just keeps sinking one after the other.
They're having trouble creating any kind of offense.
And you can really sense them tightening up a little bit at this point.
McCall. That one doesn't go either for Tyson McCall. MP with it. Lack picks him up. Here's MP. And again, the West All-Stars score.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
Cologne on the outside. Johnson. And here's Lack for three. Yes, and Johnson picks up the dime on that one.
No hesitation. Lack got the ball, pulled up, and immediately took a shot.
And MP gets it to go.
He scored most of the points out there by himself. His offense is a big part of the recipe for team success.
Outside, Lack. Pass to Cologne. Beyond the arc. Stone grabs the board. The West with the ball. MP with the look. Ka-ching, the 19-footer is on the money.
And what a run they're having. They simply can't miss right now.
Seriously, this is amazing. Everything they're putting up is going down.
Cologne on the outside. No good from outside. On the wing, it's MP. Defended by Lack. MP with the bucket.
Their shooting percentage just keeps improving here in the second half.
Well, they've done a great job sharing the ball. Good teamwork typically does result in high percentage shots.
To the inside. MP with the block. Lets it fly from 18. And the WCBL again with the bucket.
Offense and defense have really come together for them, helping to strengthen this lead.
They've taken absolute control of the action. Other team needs to get something going if they want to stay in this thing. Some of the shots that he's taken have been head scratchers. He's out there playing like it is a game of horse. It's like Mills has a sixth sense when he's got a teammate open, like when I see snacks on the pregame table.
And here's the EYBL. And you look at the production of these two stars between MP and McCall, it's been all MP so far.
For all the hype we've heard about McCall's offensive ability, it's been MP putting on the show. He's come out of nowhere, and he's outshined one of the top recruits in his class.
And MP gets it to go.
How about that feed? Most young players do one or two things well, but Carrington, he can do a little bit of everything.
Pass to Lack. Back to Johnson. Cologne. Perchumsey with the screen. The drive by Cologne. Johnson for three. Great D that time from Devontae Mills. The West with the ball. And here's MP on the outside. Knocks it down from distance.
Big mistake. Obviously a defensive lapse there, as he is automatic from deep if you leave him wide open.
Cologne on the outside. Try to come back with a three of his own, but it's no good. MP with the look. And that one's on target from the wing.
And how about the selfless play of Stone? He's just so egoless out on the floor.
Cologne, right side. And that time also a missed shot. The WCBL on offense. MP. Rebounded by Perchumsey. Johnson with the rock. Now Carrington defends. A nice shot by Cologne.
That's a solid possession by Cologne. He spaces the floor and keeps the defense honest.
MP with the look. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Nice
shot, MP.
Here's McCall. Pass to Cologne. The three. Another miss by Bryant Cologne.
Maybe he thinks he can shoot his way out of this cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Somebody tell him it's time to give up the three.
Here's MP. And again, the West All-Stars score.
He's got a lot of firepower right now. Man, what a half he's having.
Hey, yo, watch back door.
McCall outside. Pass to Lack. Now here's Cologne. MP with the block. And so it looks like EYBL All-Stars will retain possession here.
Substitution for the EYBL All-Stars. Drew Robinson. Leftos Aslanoglu.
5 on the clock. Here's Robinson. Good, and Leftos gets the assist.
Showing you the instincts he has as a passer.
2 points, Drew Robinson.
Outside, MP.
Come around.
Jacks up a three. Tombo grabs the board.
And most days, that would be his shot. Not sure what the credit goes for the miss.
Certainly not to the defense. They're very fortunate that didn't go in, considering the room they gave him.
Back to Dermanenko. Tombo. Kicks it out to Aslanoglu. The tray. MP grabs the miss.
This is a quarter I'm sure he'd rather forget.
Yeah, he needs to put this one behind him and move on. Also, make some fresh adjustments.
He gets it in there.
He's really been producing offensively tonight, helping build that lead they're enjoying.
It's the kind of shooting that you can build your whole offensive strategy around.
Vlad Dermanenko for three. Sinks it from distance.
He's too good a shooter to leave open. That's a breakdown defensively.
From deep, it's MP. Gets it to go from long range.
And a three in response. Back and forth we go.
Right back at you. I love this competitiveness.
Outside, Tombo. Robinson. The fader. And that one comes up a bit short.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now MP. Guarded by Leftos. From deep, it's MP. And Robinson pulls it down. Knocked loose. And so it looks like EYBL All-Stars will retain possession here.
Substitution for the EYBL All-Stars. Al Perchumsi. Brian Cologne.
Perchumsi outside.
Joey Johnson.
Pass to Cologne. Poked away. MP with the steal.
Yo, match up on MP.
And yep, it's good.
Nice tag. However, a little too easy if you're asking me.
Cologne on the outside. No good on the triple.
I don't know if he just ran out of gas or what, but he's been awful ever since the second half started.
Here's MP. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle with a lot of contact there. And the first one drops.
For the West All-Stars, MP for 2.
Off on that one. So he goes 1 and 2 at the line that time. And here's the EYBL. Cologne on the outside. And again, it's the EYBL All-Stars missing the shot.
Hey, get on MP.
MP outside. Fires in the triple.
This run has really put them in the perfect position.
And with no signs of slowing, they aim to keep expanding that lead.
Pass to Perchumsi. And now Johnson. MP with the block. And the dunk by MP.
With that kind of height disadvantage, all a defender can do is look up, watch him punch it home, and hope he doesn't get landed on.
2-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Cologne. And count it from 19 feet away.
Proving how effective he can be from the in-between area, Cologne's confidence is what makes him so dangerous, guys.
MP outside. So MP and the rest of the West Coast All-Stars really showcasing their talent in the win tonight.
All right, we're here with MP. MP, big win for you guys as a WCBL All-Star stun. The EYBL Select in a massive upset. Talk about how'd you do it. How are you feeling now that it's over?
I'm just so proud of our guys. Everyone, you know, for most of us, this is our first time playing together. First time playing a game at this level. And everybody came out and handled their business and came together when we had to in order to beat what's a talented team over there. This is an unbelievable win. Just unbelievable.
Okay. But the matchup everyone was talking about heading into tonight was you versus Tyson Ice McCall. Not only did you win, you came with the MVP of tonight. Was that your goal coming into tonight?
No, but yeah. I mean, I always try to win and do my best, and tonight I had to go through Ice to do that, and y'all know how good he is. I definitely wanted to put on a show tonight. I knew if we won, I'd get a lot of attention. You know what? I wanted an MVP. I did. I thought I could do it, and I did it. So, yeah. Power of positive thinking and all of that.
Well, congrats, MP. Thank you for your time.
I really appreciate it.
Turning into a really exciting scene.
Well,
hey, there he is.
Hey,
the man of the hour. Great game,
Good to see
MP.
you. Good
Great
to see
game,
you.
man.
Thanks. So do you think that made up for me being suspended?
Oh, well, it certainly can't hurt. I'll put it that way.
Okay, so what happens next?
Well, now, you know, let me give me a few days to get all my ducks in a row. We want to wait for some colleges to maybe show interest who didn't show any before, or maybe some who already liked you want to come forward, some bigger offers or better roles. We also still want to see where you land on the final 250 of the year.
Right.
When I get a full picture, then we'll get together, go over your options. I just don't want to rush anything, you know.
Hey, that all sounds great to me.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Well, hey, listen, give me a few dates. I'll hit you up. Meantime, baby, you do you.
already did.
All right.
All right.
Okay. I'm a big believer in ripping the Band-Aid off, so I'm going to get right to it. The play next year is Europe. That's your path to the NBA.
That means... Wait, you're not kidding. Europe?
Mm-hmm.
No. The play is college. It's always been college.
Plans change, MP.
No, I did everything. Everything I was supposed to. I'm ranked. I have scholarships. Why are we changing the plan now?
Listen. You did an amazing job these past few months. But the problem is that you came to the game too late. You have too much ground to make up for, and you can't do that in college, man.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Mr. Kelly. I'm starting to wonder if you should be my agent.
All right. Can I make my case?
The floor is all yours.
Okay. You can answer questions in Europe that you can't answer in college. Questions that NBA GMs need answers to if they're going to draft you. And most importantly, you can answer them next year. College is at minimum a 2-year plan. You've got too many established players ahead of you to hit as a freshman, and every year you don't get drafted, your odds of getting drafted plummet.
Okay. I want to see what you see. So, walk me through it.
The biggest question facing 80% of players entering the draft is whether they have an NBA body. You go to Europe, play against grown men, you've answered that question.
Still not seeing it. What else you got?
You can prove you don't have character issues.
Man, I was late to one game.
And got suspended for the biggest game of the only season you have played in competitive club league ball. It's not fair, but it's out there. You go to Europe, you can prove that you play with a professional work ethic, and now you've answered another question, a big one.
Okay, so I'm behind. How do I make up all this ground?
In Europe, you'll devote every waking minute to basketball while your peers are back home sweating out midterms. That's a huge advantage. And not for nothing, but the salary in Europe is way better than any NIL you're
The
getting.
only money I care about is the NBA money. I'm not trying to fumble that bag because the NIL isn't good enough.
I make a percentage of your salary, MP. I'd be a fool to do anything that jeopardizes your NBA career.
That's a good point. I have nothing.
Look, we live in a world with Wemby, Luka, and Giannis. Scouts know how to evaluate what you're doing overseas. And by the way, you wouldn't be the first American to do this either. Ask LaMelo if he regrets skipping college.
Do I have any offers?
2 of them. I wouldn't bring this to you on a whim. The first one is from Basket Madrid in the Spanish National Champions League, the most competitive league in Europe. If you thrive over there, you are guaranteed to get drafted.
Okay, so what's the other one?
Paris FC Basket in the French Basketball Super League. They got a lot of first-round prospects this year. Outplaying them will cement your spot on any GM's draft board.
I'm not gonna hold you. I like how those sound.
Plus, I'm hiring a professional videographer to chronicle it all, so GMs will see everything you do. Look, I know it's not what you pictured, but if you're honest with yourself, I think you'll know it's the right move.
When you're saying all of that, it makes sense in my mind. But, not gonna lie, it doesn't feel great.
Well, it'll feel a lot better when you hear your name called on draft night.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I'm in. I just hope you know what you're talking about, Mr. Kelly.
Well, what's it going to be? France or Spain?
Let's see. Bonjour, it's me, MP, and I'm coming to you live from France. And this is the very first episode of Out of Bounds, the web series that takes you behind the scenes of my basketball journey. And helping me film these videos is my main man, Xander Jones, our in-house filmmaker. Xander, come talk to the people.
Hey, I'm Xander. I'll be helping out MP with his social media content.
All right, get out of here. But Xander, you got any questions for your boy?
Yeah, how are you adjusting to life in France so far?
Woo, man, listen, I just got here yesterday. So I've basically unpacked my clothes, and that's it.
That's fair. When did you start hooping?
I'm actually about to head to the gym for my first practice with Paris FC Basket. I'm gonna meet my teammates, my coaches, and I'm just really looking forward to it all.
All right, after you settle in, what are you looking forward to the most about living in France?
I know it, but whatever. The food. My dad's an amazing chef, and he gave me this whole list of stuff I gotta try.
All right, well, what's on it?
Man, this thing is in categories, bro. I barely know how to say this stuff, but we got beef bourguignon, coq au vin, ratatouille, and cassoulet. He's got like 75 cheeses on the list and all kinds of breads.
Man, that sounds like a serious list.
Oh, yeah, my dad does not play when it comes to his food. But that all comes later, because I came here to prove myself against the best NBA prospects in France, and everything takes a backseat to that goal.
Bet that. Sounds like you're in for some exciting times out here.
And you're all along for the ride with me, so can't wait. Are we done? Yeah.
Yeah, you know, when I think we have enough, I'll give you a cut signal. I'll just straight up say we're good.
Oh, right. You said that before. My bad.
Nah, bro, look, don't sweat it. You know, you're doing great, bro. Your personality is really coming through, and that's what's gonna hook people. You know, they'll come for the basketball, but they want to get to know you, as a person. So,
luckily, I'm a yapper, so.
I could definitely see that. You got any plans for after practice?
Rest and recovery, really. I got my first game coming up in a couple of days, so I'm like, I gotta be ready.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And go! Let's move! Full speed, come on, let's go!
I got Bucky that time.
Cheaters never win.
No, I got him. Hey, is all the practices this intense?
The first part, yes. Then we do more plays and things of that nature. Then more conditioning. Then more plays. It keeps going on and on like this.
Man, I gotta tell you something. Back home, captains usually come a bit more serious, but I like you. You're funny.
This is not a joke. We have to have peak fitness to compete. Like football.
Let's huddle up. Let's go. Let's go.
I understand.
This is professional life. We make practice difficult so that the games are easy.
Fourth quarter's winning time, boys. But it's also when you're the most exhausted. To win, we got to be the fittest team on the court. All right, so we're going to do a scrimmage that simulates late game exhaustion. Short shot clock, full court, all-out hustle. I want you moving faster than Busta Rhymes raps, all right? Let's go, let's go!
Hey, Cap, does Coach know Busta Rhymes or something?
No.
Weird.
Here's today's weather report. Rain, rain, and more rain. Hey, come on, D up on him. Hey, yo, that's you. Right here. That's all you. That's the win. It's the win. That's the way I do it. Watch him. Ball. Oh, right here. Oh, way to go, MP. Sit on it. Kick it out. Get forward. Take that, baby. Get the ball. Get it. Conditioning is not optional, people. All right? Okay. We're going to work on sideline out-of-bounds plays, a staple of late-game offense. These have to be executed to perfection to be successful, which is especially hard when you're tired. First play is called Cypress. We're trying to do is spring Pierre for a 3. And there are 3 members of Cypress Hill, so that should be easy to remember. Insane in the membrane. Anyone?
Insane in the brain.
Bogey gets it. See? He gets it. All right. What we're trying to do is get Pierre an open look for a corner 3. MP, you got to set a hard screen. If your man blows past you, we're cooked. Got it?
Oui, coach. I got you.
You got it? Okay, good. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Move it. Move it, MP. Get to your spot now. Come on. Play tough. Play tough. Oh, God. You're not in high school anymore, MP. You got to play tough here. Let's go. Bang that. Bang that.
Cap, was that dude raised by a pack of wolves?
What do you mean by this?
I mean, it feels like a pack of animals just ran through me.
He's a good guy to have on your side. Doesn't talk much, but loyal.
To you, maybe.
We need to know these plays backwards and forwards, MP. You're not Dr. Dre. We're not going to wait 16 years for you to release Compton.
What you mean, Coach?
You need to move quickly, without hesitation, like Lil Wayne releasing his mixtapes at his peak.
Better.
Okay, good. Let's do it.
Coach Graves makes confusing hip-hop metaphors from 30 years ago.
Does he know that, though?
I don't think so.
Let's line him up!
All right, first game coming up later today. Walk us through it, MP.
Ooh, okay, we're taking on Nanterre. I hope I said that right. But, it's led by Benoit Lambert, a projected second-rounder. He's a stretch big who can knock it down from outside.
I feel you. All right, well, obviously you're looking to win this game, but as someone with an eye on the NBA draft, how does that affect your approach?
My approach never changes. I compete as hard as I can, and I play to win. But when you go up against another draft prospect, you have an opportunity. You know, you gotta give the scouts a one-to-one comparison. So, if I'm outplaying this guy on the same court, in the same game, and he's projected to go second round, what does that make me?
Makes sense. How has practice been so far?
Tough. These guys really get after it in scrimmages, but it's gonna make me a complete player. Someone any NBA team could use.
That's great.
Yeah.
I think we got what we need.
Nice. Look, I'm not gonna complain on tape, but bro, these practices are killing me. Oh, God, these Euro dudes, I don't get it. They love to hack, and somehow the conditioning programs are even crazier.
Yeah, I was about to say, man, you do look a little rough. You feeling all right?
I'm a little beat up, to be honest with you, and I'm extremely sore, but I gotta find a way to push through it.
Yes, sir. It's just an adjustment. You be all right.
Yeah. Just, you know, this kind of stuff, just make sure we keep it off of socials, all right?
No, of course, man. We in this together. We only gonna show the world what you want them to see.
Yeah. That's good.
What's
Xander, I need help up.
I got you.
Yep.
Oh! Yes, sir.
Gosh. A city with tremendous history and a love for basketball. We are live in Paris. Good evening and welcome. We have FPSL action coming your way here on 2K Sports. Nanterre versus Paris. I'm Blake Suniga, joined by Tim Swartz and Brian Beneficeni. We should have a fun one here.
The FPSL season is young, and so is the talent here in Paris. I'm excited to see how Benoit Lambert looks this year, as well as the newcomer, MP.
MP, the latest American to jump over and join Paris FC's roster, and not an easy transition, fellas.
No, not at all, Blake, but this is the path MP chose. And we'll find out very quickly how he stacks up against some of the best young talent that France has to offer. A lot of great talent on the floor in this one. The big man has to be Benoit Lambert, really a guy that could play in the NBA one day.
MP outside.
Beyond the arc. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Well, hey, MP can make that shot, especially when you allow him time and space to get comfortable. He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and he'll have that ball there waiting for him.
Well, we don't know if Lambert has any intention to head over the pond to play in the United States, but the skill is certainly there.
Well, he's so young, but already has the claim as one of the best shooters in all of Europe. Very easy release, can hit shots with a hand in his face. He's the star on this Nanterre team, and he's got a bright future.
Elish with the bucket.
Using his size around the rim. Elish cashing in for two, playing big for Paris.
Outside Chauvet.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Shot clock at 5. From about 16.
Harris grabs the miss.
You know, one thing for a lot of these young players, this is the first time they're going up against grown men.
The level of strength is something you cannot prepare for. When you face off against players that do this for a living, it's a little bit different than in youth programs. Well, everybody knows that Lambert can do work outside, but what you might forget is he's got no trouble scoring inside as well.
Now here's Clarkson. He's got 6. And he comes up with the deuce.
He is so good at recognizing the openings and getting the ball to the rim.
Well, at almost 7 feet tall, Lambert can certainly hammer it home, especially when he's given ideal position.
Shots good by Clarkson.
Hit the bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery into the lane.
Nanterre with the ball.
6-point game.
Here's Marchand. Here's Peltier.
And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Well, something that's interesting you kind of think about is the fitness level of these players at the professional level. It's something else. You don't realize how demanding the game is until you're here.
Everything is faster, and you have to push your body to match it. For young guys like MP and these other prospects, that can be a very tough adjustment.
It's always nice to have a power forward who can shoot the 3. Marchand showing off his range.
Here's Clarkson.
And Paris tacks on 2 more.
He should save the fadeaway move for when he needs it.
Outside Marks.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
That's the definition of teamwork right there on the alley-oop.
How about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Get out of his way.
Yeah, the pass was even better. He put it on an absolute platter for him. Bon appetit.
Now here's Clarkson. 12 points for him. Count that bucket.
And here we see the debut of MP, a guy who made his way over from Vermont in the United States.
Yeah, I'm real interested to watch MP. He's looking to try and carve out a path to becoming a professional player, either here in Europe or back in the NBA. And his agent urged him to come to France and develop his game. Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way. He's got all types of tricks up his sleeve.
Nanterre trailing. Outside Marks.
And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Pass to Clarkson.
And it's Peltier with the foul.
That is his first foul of the game.
MP outside.
There's the three. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9 today.
Well, once MP gets going, it's like an avalanche. Just get out of the way, let him take over.
And 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Gets it off. That is one fantastic buzzer beater.
Hit that shot just like it was nothing. Just another day at the office.
What a cool customer that is coming through in the clutch.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Paris FC basket ahead, leading by 9. And we'll get the... And welcome back as we get set to start the second. Paris FC basket, call time. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. The 3 ball. Yes! For basket number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night. And for the young players like NP joining this team, they're trying to find their role in the rotation.
It's not always easy, how to fit in here in Europe. It's a really high level of play. It's especially difficult for those like MP who come from overseas. Well, at just about 250 pounds, the Yurko can be a wrecking ball in close.
Out to the right wing. Here's Bleu. Guarded by Dumont. Pass to Lambert. Here's Gerard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Chauvet missing. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Shots good by Clarkson.
Well, three-pointer has to be his best friend today, no question.
It has been today, anyway. Most of his points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
Three-pointer's a nice friend to have.
Chauvet. And Terra Lee again can't hit.
And the coach of this Paris FC team, Wayne Graves, he worked his way through the ranks. He could spend some time as an assistant coach in the NBA before relocating to Europe.
No doubt. Graves is an American coach, and that shows up a bit in the sets he draws up. But at the end of the day, he's proved that he knows his X's and O's.
Here's Clarkson. And Lambert pulls it down. And Terre with the ball. They trail by 14. Back to Chauvet. Shoots over Clarkson. Rejected by MP. And here's Ahern behind the arc. That's good, and it's MP with the dime.
Well, Paris needs Ahern's scoring from all over the floor. His three-point shooting can trigger their entire attack.
Pass to Gerard. Marchand. Trying to get back on the track. And the foul on Marchand. That's his first foul.
Great defense, anticipated the play, and he got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line and take a shot for the team. His teammates will appreciate that.
Now here's Clarkson, guarded by Lambert.
All right, little old school stuff from MP, going with the midi.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Chauvet with it. Now guarded by MP. Marks for 3. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He is now 2 for 3. MP outside. Three-pointer. Nailed from three-point land. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Paris FC basket ahead. Up 19. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. Good to have you back with us for this matchup between Nanterre Elite and Paris FC Basket. The second half just getting underway. One thing we can be sure of, there will be plenty of scouts in the stands for all of these games.
Yeah, the French League is a hotbed for talent, and scouts from all over will be watching. There's a chance several of these players make the jump to a bigger club, or even, dare I say, the NBA.
Here's Lambert. Some solid D there from MP.
So credit to D there. Got his hands up and made sure he wasn't comfortable in the release.
Yeah, stayed very tight on him and didn't allow him the space he needed to get a good shot on.
Players at this level just cannot give an inch to.
Yeah, he's the leading scorer in this game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
Peltier outside. Screen by Lambert. To the middle. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Well, I love that Lambert didn't stop at the whistle. It's not just how you start a play, it's how you finish.
Clarkson, guarded by Lambert. Outside Chauvet. Pass to Marchand. And here's Peltier. 6 on the shot clock. High post Lambert. It's hauled in by Paris. Clarkson with it. Now Marchand defending. And here's Ahern behind the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from MP.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Outside Marks. Peltier outside. Jacks up a 3. Hits it from three-point range.
An assertive shot from Peltier. He was looking to hit them with the answer triple.
Pass to Clarkson. Another 3 for Paris.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Just trading punches from long range.
It's been a heavyweight fight.
Peltier, guarded by Dumont. Down low. Now here's Marchand. Shoots over Clarkson. Kick out to Chauvet. Here's Peltier. He's got 7. And Peltier with the slam.
Well, for a guard like Peltier, you just can't fall in love with jumpers all the time. Driving the ball can really help you out.
And a foul called on the shot. He got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 here. This is his first free throw attempts of the game. First free throw is good. And Nanterre making a change here. And he hits both from the stripe.
Think about the journey for MP to get here. In high school, wasn't really scouted. Moved around the States. Now, he's playing serious basketball in Europe.
And Marchand with the stuff.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, Tim. An exquisite pass to set up the alley-oop dunk.
Some eye candy for the fans.
Yeah, there are assists, guys, and then there are assists.
And so far, we've seen MP getting the better of Lambert out there. Are you guys surprised?
Well, a lot of scouts came here to watch Lambert do his thing, but MP has been the star of the show so far. There's no denying that.
Pass to Girard. Peltier. The tray. Yeah, that shot is off. Comes up empty for the second time this game, and he's 4 for 6. 14 feet out. Again, it's Paris.
They've been very sound offense second half.
And there's really no comparison between them
and what was the other?
There's the triple. Another 3 for Paris.
And add another 3-pointer to their second half total.
They came out of the break dropping bombs and are just not letting up.
You love to see that.
Can they get it? The kick out to Chauvet. Peltier. Over Ahern. And it's Peltier missing again. The 11-footer. Shot's good by Clarkson.
And as they continue to dominate, you wonder just how much higher this lead might get.
And it really could get out of hand because their defense has been just as excellent as their offense.
Great overall game.
Here's Gerard. Here's Durant. And it's good at the buzzer. Wow!
An ideal finish to the quarter for them as he cans it at the buzzer.
Fantastic shot. Cool and collected, and just didn't rush it at all.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair.
Paris FC basket ahead,
Opening a huge gap. And time for a short break. Stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next.
And we welcome you back to Paris. The two teams are all set as we get this fourth quarter going. And Nanterre making a change here.
And the free throw, no good.
Nanterre with the ball. MP outside.
Here's the three. Creams the three-pointer.
He's had such a steady hand. He's the one responsible for getting him this lead late.
Yeah, his shooting percentage is through the roof. So dependable here today.
And without him, who knows where they would be.
To the paint.
Marchand. Good work defensively by Zadirko.
Here's MP for three.
And Paris, another triple.
Everything they put up is falling in, and that score keeps climbing.
And that is one demoralized set of defenders out there at this point.
Clarkson with the steal. To the inside. And down it goes, jamming it home.
This is an incredible run they're on. Offense as well as it can be played.
Every single guy on this squad with the absolute magic touch.
There's the lob to the hoop.
Great unspoken communication between teammates, leading to the nice assist and easy too.
One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Fades back.
Marchand with the rebound. And so here's Nanterre.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here.
Beaumarchais can't get it to go. Here's Paris.
Pass to Clarkson. For three.
And it's Nanterre with the rebound. Marchand outside.
And two free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there.
Defense closing in tight, but Marchand sticks with it and gets himself to the line.
Both teams will make substitutions. And that's good as he hits both shots. A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone in the fourth.
Clarkson with it. Lambert's there.
Clarkson, no good.
Peltier outside. Outside Chauvet. Good chance here for Peltier. Yes, and a nice assist from Chauvet.
Well, you gotta like that, huh? That's a nice, clean release on Peltier's jumper.
Shot's good by Clarkson.
He's setting this place on fire. His shooting has been off the charts.
Now here's Chauvet. Pass to Marchand. Now Lambert.
And a missed layup. Here's Clarkson. And MP slams it in.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
They are just not backing off, and they're going to close this one out in style. What a surge.
Give them credit just to finish this one off.
Outside Chauvet. Screen by Lambert.
Launches it.
Pass to Marchand.
And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
You got to like the aggressive D for going for the block, but he got it just as it was on its way down. That one will count.
MP outside.
Pulls up from the top of the key.
Marchand with the rebound. And there's a foul called on MP.
That is his first foul of the game.
And so here's Nanterre. And here's Marchand.
And that'll do it.
Paris FC coming away with the win. A nice showing from the young team.
Everyone knew this Paris team.
Hey, thanks for joining us.
No problem. Happy to be here.
How are you adjusting to the level of competition in France? It's a big step up from high school, yes?
Yeah, for sure. I'm playing against professionals now. They're physical, and they know how to use that strength. They're smart as well. They just process the game much quicker. But that's what I wanted. I'm here to become the best player I can be, and to do that, you have to go up against the best comp. You can't find this anywhere else.
Okay, so despite the adjustment, you managed to outplay Benoit Lambert. Was that a focus for you tonight?
Yeah, my focus is always going to be on winning. I've made no secret that I want to play in the NBA, so I know that Benoit is a big-time prospect here, but I'm here to work on my game, become the best player I can be, and help my team get wins.
Thank you, MP.
You're welcome.
Pete, I want to put a little something in your ear, okay?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm listening.
All right. Now, I know we're here to work on your draft stock, but I saw your post-game interview the other day, and I don't think you should talk about the NBA with the press that much.
What you mean?
Same goes for your social videos.
Wait. I'm just being honest out there. Like, I don't understand what that has to do with the management. You even said that it was okay in the contract negotiations.
No. Look, I'm not worried about management. I'm worried about your teammates. They might not like a constant reminder that you see them as a stepping stone.
But that's not true.
I know. But you've got a lot to gain if this team is successful. Paris doesn't have an automatic berth to the EBA championships, but playing well in that tournament would be huge for your draft stock.
No, yeah, you're right. I hear you, Austin, 100%.
Okay, good. Look, but other than that, you're doing an outstanding job, okay? You came here to outplay top prospects, and you're doing it. So nice work.
I appreciate that, Austin.
All right. Talk soon.
Yep. You really need to give that snooze button a break, Boggy.
You say nothing.
Oh, man. Hey, Cap. I think he's finally starting to respect me.
No. You have not earned this yet.
Right. Because I'm a rookie.
If this is something you want, for Bogdan to like you, you must continue doing what you are doing. First person in the gym, and the last person out. And then maybe after a few months' time, if you are still working hard and we win games, it is possible maybe he could like you. Maybe not, but it could be.
Cap, anyone ever told you you have a way with words?
You are doing good, MP. Coach Graves says you come in like a suckling pig, but now you are like a wild boar.
That's a good thing, right?
This good?
Yo, yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, MP, and I'm coming to you live from Strasbourg, France. I'm getting ready to play against Basket Pro, and I'm here with their top prospect, Vince Ledoux. Vince, thank you for coming on Out of Bounds. Welcome to the show.
You're welcome.
Hey, so Vince here is mocked as high as late first round in next year's NBA draft. Who that boy is?
It's Vincent, MP. Vincent.
Right, my bad. Vincent. Why don't you describe your games to my follower?
But you don't watch tape?
Oh, no, I watch tape. I just wanted to hear from your own perspective.
Okay, I'm a playmaker. I run the offense.
He runs the offense, so I need to know. Any advice in maybe how to slow you down?
You don't take things very seriously, do you?
What? Vince, I thought, you understood why you was here.
So I'm here to do your show.
Xander, cut the tape. Yeah, what's good, bro? Like, if you didn't want to do the show, why'd you sign up?
I thought you'd be more prepared. If this is how you get ready for games, then we will have an easy time tonight, huh?
You think you're gonna have an easy time, but you're not. Because you just made this personal, so if anything, you're gonna have a harder time.
Okay, mec. M'en fiche.
Yeah, I don't even know what that means. Yo, Zan, what's up, bro? I thought you said he was chill.
Bro, he seemed cool when I had him on the phone. He probably just playing with you, man. I can scrap the footage you want me to.
No. We'll keep it. Actually, we're gonna throw over some highlights of tonight's game. Once we beat them. We'll make a little big joke out of it. Yeah. It'll be funny.
Copy that.
An iconic view of the medieval architecture and waterways of Strasbourg, France. We've got FBSL action coming your way. I'm Blake Zuniga with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi. We welcome you to our coverage of Paris FC for Strasbourg here on 2K Sports.
And the name that everyone is here to watch is Vincent Ledoux. This guy is one of the top prospects in all of France. We are so excited to see what he can do out on this floor.
Yeah, and Ledoux might be one of the best that France has to offer. But Paris has an American prospect with MP.
Yeah, Paris, they're so excited about the development of MP. They think he is every bit as talented as Ledoux, and tonight, they have a chance to prove it. Well, we've seen some great playmakers come out of France before, but Vincent Ledoux might be the best of them when he's finished with his career.
Now here's Ledoux. Outside Lemieux. Pass to Dessure. Ledoux. Good on the three-point shot.
clean three-point shot from Leduc. Focused and under control.
As you said, Leduc, an incredible playmaker, and his feel for the game is something that has him rated as one of the top prospects in the league.
Well, the vision he displays is unreal. When you have a player so young, to have such a strong understanding of space and passing, that's something that coaches dream about.
Now here's Lemieux. Rejected by MP. And it's out of bounds to Strasburg as they're able to retain possession.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter.
Pass to Leduc.
Clock at 4.
And that one comes off the assist by Miller.
Oh, look at the potential they do. It's through the roof.
The way he can facilitate is rare. He's not there quite yet, but you could see him having the type of vision that LeBron, Jokic, and Chris Paul have. It's got that kind of potential.
After the three on the other end, you had to know MP was itching to hit a three of his own.
Pass to Roper.
Shoots over Clarkson.
And Elich pulls it down.
Lets the three fly.
And Harris, another triple.
You have to admire how assertive MP is. Ready to shoot as soon as he gets it.
Roper outside. Leduc. Pass to Miller. Back to Leduc.
Fires from deep. That's good. And he's now 3 for 4 from the floor.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball at one end with their own.
A three-point battle starting to take shape here.
And when you look around the NBA, it's not hard to find a French player who got their start in this league.
And I think that is in part simply because of the way that France has developed their basketball program. But it also speaks volumes for the way this league can prepare players to make that jump over to the NBA.
He should save the fadeaway for when there's a defender on it.
Again, it's Paris.
Yeah, that's just incredible ball handling by MP, pushing the defender off balance to create space for himself.
Outside Leduc. Again, Leduc missing.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss that sort of look very often. Well, once MP gets going, it's like an avalanche. Just get out of the way, let him take over.
On the wing, Lemieux.
He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
And you look at the Strasburg team, they aren't title favorites by any means, but they can compete.
Well, they lack the overall depth that you need to compete for an EBA championship, but they play so well with Ledoux running the show that I think anything is possible here.
And here's Miller.
They need this. And that's good. Lemieux with the three.
Total control on the long-range shot. Lemieux had it dialed in just how he likes it.
Shot's good by Clarkson.
Boy, he came into this game with his long-range stroke looking great. You could wind up with a crazy number of threes.
Pass to Leduc. Lemieux. Open shot, Monsieur.
Clarkson pulls it in.
Harris with the lead.
Shoots it. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And I love MP's shot selection. Just keeping things simple and taking what the defense is giving him.
Outside Leduc. Pass to Monsieur.
From outside, off the mark. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter.
Paris FC basket ahead.
They lead by 8. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
And welcome back to the second quarter of this matchup here in Strasbourg. And for some of these athletes coming in from over.
Both teams making some changes here.
And Strasburg Basket Pro calling timeout. For those joining us, we're in the second quarter with just about 3 minutes gone by. And here's MP from the arc. Yes, for basket number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
He is bombing it today. How many more threes are we going to see from him?
Well, we've already seen plenty. He's got more points from outside the arc than inside it.
Now here's Leduc. Again, the miss by Strasburg Basket Pro. Not watching the line there, and that's going to cost them a backcourt violation. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Five to shoot. Some solid defense from Dumont. And we've seen MP start to adjust to the speed of the French League, looking much more comfortable.
Oh, listen, guys, it can be rough when you first start playing the game professionally. But MP has got his fit use right and has the look of a pro player now.
Now here's the Sewer. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points in the game. Back to Clarkson. Fires for three. Yes, it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 for 12 shooting tonight.
A big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose, guys.
And that goes for both ends of the floor. They've been controlling the action everywhere.
Just dominant.
Leduc can't hit. Now Paris FC basket with it. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Lets it fly from 18. Again, it's Paris.
That's 2 for MP, utilizing that in-between area. So smart out there.
Shot to stop the run. What a play! He simply drains it at the buzzer.
What a three at the horn. They end the quarter on a high note.
I'll say, that'll give him a nice little lift to start the next quarter.
Yeah, let's see how it works out for him.
A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. Paris FC basket ahead, leading by 17. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter after the break. The third quarter is now underway here between Paris and Strasbourg. And for guys that have played or watched both this league and the NBA, there are some stark differences.
Yeah, no doubt. You know, Europe is a lot less isolation, much more team-oriented play. And really, you talk about the skill of these players, pretty much everybody can hit a jumper from distance as well.
Outside Leduc. Takes the three. No good.
Those have been some terrible shot choices, Blake. That was not good at all.
And stolen by Lokeford. Miller with the ball. Elic is there. Lesure. And that one comes off the assist by Miller.
So the defense has to bring more effort against Lesure down there, or else he's going to just torch him inside.
Down low. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
The defender a little hesitant to get in his way as he burst to the hoop.
The way this roster is constructed for Strasbourg, they need to do a lot of their damage with the starting five.
Well, the on-off numbers for Ledoux are pretty startling. There's a lot of talent on the bench for Strasbourg, but I'm not sure if it's quite game ready just yet.
And it's Paris with the ball. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Outside Leduc. Pass to Miller. Lemoun. Picked by Roker. Leduc for three. Gets a three-pointer to fall.
He's just so reliable, guys. His offense doesn't come and go. It's always there.
On the wing, Clarkson. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Fader on the way. Paris FC basket with another miss.
And with Coach Lane Graves for Paris FC, this is a bit of a chance for him to showcase what he can do as a coach.
Well, if Coach Graves can lead this team in the EBA tournament, he'll turn some heads for sure. It's not easy to do with such a young roster, but the talent, it's there.
Cans it from downtown.
I love this about MP. He can stretch you out and really extend that defense.
Outside Ledoux. And that one comes off the assist by Miller.
Some quick retaliation right there, huh, guys?
Yeah, it sure didn't take him long to go and get those 3 points back.
It's good from long range.
What a competitor. He's been looking for a shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
Outside Ledoux. From past the arc, Clarkson pulls it in. And it's Paris with the ball. They lead by 14.
Well, with all the youth that Paris FC has, you would think that they lean on their backs. They've got some young guys really stepping up.
Yeah, very quickly, guys like MP and other younger players have found ways to contribute. Kind of seems like Paris FC gets stronger every time they take the court.
That's a shot Bashir can get anytime he wants, that little midi.
What a showing we've seen from MP. He's clearly had more of an impact on the game than Ledoux.
It seems like MP has stepped it up a notch, maybe trying to show that he's the guy to watch instead of Ledoux. But whatever the reason, there is no question he's been a force on offense with the ball in his hands.
Now here's Ledoux.
15 points in the game.
Pass to Roper.
6 on the shot clock. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Putting that size to work in the painted area. Roper just going for it.
Now Clarkson. Monsieur defending. Oh, and a slam by MP.
Punches it down with fury.
And rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Yeah, they're not going to like that.
They're not backing off at all, are they?
Now here's Ledoux. Over Portier. Nice D from Portier. MP outside.
Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
You love MP's tenacity. He outplays the defense. He gets himself a nice look.
Ledoux for 3. He can't get that one to fall. No good that time. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back.
Paris FC basket ahead.
Leading by 17. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this.
Now tipping off this fourth quarter action between Paris FC Basket at Strasbourg Basket Pro. Here's Leon. Pass to Bellini. Leon. And Paris making a change here.
One minute in now to the fourth quarter.
Here's Ledoux. Charpentier. Pass to Bellini. And here's Ledoux.
From deep.
Strasbourg again missing.
I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
The D may have done just enough there.
Offensive board.
And it's good. 2 points.
Well, defensively, I mean, you got to get a body onto Dirko and box him out. He's a very large dude out there.
Here's Ledoux.
We've gone about 1.5 minutes into this fourth quarter.
Pass to Lambert.
The 3.
Harris grabs the miss. MP left side.
From downtown, knocks down the 3 ball.
He's had such a steady hand. He's the one responsible for getting him this lead late.
Yeah, his shooting percentage is through the roof. So dependable here today.
And without him, who knows where they would be.
Now here's Ledoux. Pass to Charpentier.
Miller. Oh, wow. Through the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
And Strasbourg Basket Pro calling timeout. And he's good on the first of three. And he's good on the second. And he makes all three. Portier with it. And here's MP from the arc. The rebound by Roquefort.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time, but you got lucky.
I love that when Nealon decided to put his head down and go for it. A couple of nice points for Strasburg.
Now here's Miller. Pass to Roquefort. Up top, Leduc. Over Portier. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
You gotta appreciate the decisiveness Leduc showed there. He knows he has the green light to fire off the catch.
On the wing, Clarkson. Vasseur defending. The three is up. And that's good. MP for three.
What an advantage he brings to this offense. Being able to drain that three ball really can extend the defense.
Inside, Roquefort.
Roquefort's most effective when he's using his size to do a lot of damage close into the bucket.
Here's MP for three. That's good, and it's Portier with the assist.
It's been a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. He's in a groove. That tray of his has been deadly.
Now here's Leduc. From the arc. Here's Roquefort. And Roquefort throwing it down.
And at almost 7 feet tall, Roquefort is someone who has to box out. He really earned that offensive rebound.
Rejected by Vasseur. From outside the arc. Roquefort shot is off. And here's Paris. It's a 13-point game. On the wing, Clarkson. Vasseur defending. They get it back. Pass to Clarkson. Shoots over Vasseur. Can't connect from 14 feet out. Outside Lemieux. Outside Leduc. Out to Miller. Leduc. Clock at 6. Here's the three. Miller can't get it to go. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Clarkson up top. He's guarded by Roquefort. Paris FC basket with another miss. Miller outside. That's going to put a ribbon on this one. Paris FC comes into town and secure.
Vincent Leduc is considered one of France's best playmakers, but you thoroughly outplayed him tonight. What does that say?
That if you don't know about me, you're gonna find out. Vince thought I was some loudmouth American just here to cash a check. But someday he's gonna realize this is my story. I'm the main character, and he's just watching.
On top of outplaying Leduc, you helped lead Paris to victory. Talk about it.
My job is to do whatever this team needs. Whatever that is, that's scoring, defense, playmaking, rebounding, whatever. I feel like I could do it all. And I want these guys to know I'll run through a brick wall for them if I have to. I'm that committed.
And lastly, you put together quite the highlight reel tonight. What prompted such enthusiastic play?
Most of it is in-the-moment reactions. Sometimes a flashy pass is the only way to get the ball past a defender. I've always played the game with style. It's in my DNA.
Thanks, MP.
Yeah.
How was the escargot?
Austin, bro, them things was bussin'. I mean, it's basically just a bunch of butter and garlic, but it also has some crunchy bread on it. I don't even know what it was, but hey, look, Americans give Snell a bad rap, but them things was so good.
No, I agree. I love them. All right, so look, I want to give you an update on your draft stock, all right?
Oh, yeah, let me hear it.
Things are looking really good. Everyone's raving about your work ethic. Your coach told a scout you're more ripped than 50 Cent.
Yeah, he's got to stop doing that. He just also needs to update his references.
Right. And you've played great against the top prospects. Your game is looking polished.
Great, so all good news.
Yeah, that's right. Most mocks have you solidly in the second round at this point.
Second round?
Okay, I know you, MP, and I know you better than that. But this is all going according to plan, all right? This time last year, you weren't even in the 2K 250. Now the NBA is looking like a foregone conclusion. Let that sink in. That's massive.
Yeah. You're right, man. This is good. This is good for us.
It's better than good. And if you can make it to the EBA championship, you've got a chance to make things great. So keep doing what you're doing. It's working.
Yeah. I will. I got you, Austin. Thanks.
In tonight's matchup against Marseille, you get a first-hand look at Louis L'Aigle-Dupont, who's currently projected to be a first-round draft pick in this year's NBA draft. Have you had a chance to watch any tape on your fellow draft prospects?
L'Aigle means eagle, right?
L'Aigle.
L'Aigle means eagle, right? Yeah, so Dude can soar, no doubt. Great finisher. But we gotta deny him the ball, because he knows how to get to the cup once he gets the rock.
This is a do-or-die game for Paris FC Basket. Win and you'll earn a berth at the European Basketball Alliance Championship Tournament, and lose and you're out. Obviously, you have the rest of the FBSL season no matter what. But how important is it for you to play in an EBA championship?
You're right, Miss Mueller. That's a big deal for us. We've been chasing that all year. And I know our fans want it too. A lot of them even have tickets already to Istanbul. So we're going to leave everything we have tonight on that floor and make sure nobody's calling the airlines asking for that refund.
Thank you, MP.
You're welcome.
What a view of Paris. We are live here in one of the world's most iconic cities for tonight's game. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to tonight's presentation of the FBSL on 2K Sports. I'm Blake Siniga with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi. Coming up, it'll be Paris versus Marseille.
And Paris FC has been the surprise of the season. They've pulled out some impressive wins, and with just one more win here tonight, they're going to qualify for the EBA tournament.
And it's safe to say that MP has led this team far beyond expectation.
No question about that. I mean, if they get into that EBA tournament, well, anything can happen from there. But don't sleep on Marseille. They've got a lot of experienced players like Louis Dupont, who are about as competitive as it gets. So really, guys, so much on the line tonight for Paris FC. A win here against Marseille, and they'll punch their ticket to the EBA tournament. But if they lose, that's the end of their championship aspirations for this year.
Now here's Brisebois. Here's Bourgeois. Rejected by MP.
You talk about pride. MP was not letting him in the lane.
Pass to Parker. Barrow. No good on the triple. You get the feeling that MP is going to do everything in his power to get this Paris team into the tournament.
For MP, it's not just about getting to the tournament. He wants to win the whole thing. And usually a team from France has as good of a chance as any to make some noise there. There are some great teams in Spain and Turkey as well, but from what I've seen, they could do it.
Well, you look at the path Paris FC took to get to this point. The youngsters on the team have stepped up big time.
But whenever this team has looked out of gas, guys like MP have stepped up and found ways to keep them going. It's kind of a Cinderella story, but they feel that they're far from midnight. Shooting with no hesitation. You just have to admire MP's confidence in firing off the catch.
Now here's Brisebois. Clock at 6. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so we'll shoot 2 here.
And Brisebois very clever in how he picks up these calls. Defense has to be more careful trying to guard him.
And good on both. First quarter play with about a minute and a half gone by.
Without a doubt, this Marseille squad belongs to Louis Dupont. Really a gifted finisher, one of the best finishers in all of Europe.
He's the heartbeat of this team, and he is their leader. Marseille can go as far as Dupont takes them, and the way he's played all season, the sky is the limit for L'Aigle.
Now here's Brisebois. Here's Parker. Clarkson pulls it in. Here's Paris. And first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Pulls up. Another 3 for Paris.
They're doing a nice job of stringing together solid possessions and building that lead up.
Yeah, and that's the key right there, consistency. They'll stay in control of this game if they stick with the game plan and don't waste possession.
Absolutely.
And he makes the first. And we knew coming into this season that Marseille would be strong. They really turned it on down the stretch.
No doubt. I mean, Dupont has led the way, taking his game to another level the last few weeks. Overall, the entire team, they've surpassed their fans' expectations already.
Now here's Clarkson. 9 points in the game. Here's Dumont for 3. It's hauled in by Bourgeois.
Nice play on D, got the hand in his face and prevented him from getting the easy look.
Exactly, Tim. He wasn't just alert, but he was aware and reacted quickly to the shot.
And that takes smarts and a lot of experience. If you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Harris with the lead. MP outside. Lets it go from deep. Drills the three-pointer.
After the 3 on the other end, you had to know MP was itching to hit a 3 of his own.
Brisebois outside. To the paint. Rejected by MP. And what a surprise season for Paris FC. Most had them in the middle of the pack, but as we've mentioned, they have a chance to clinch a spot in the EBA tourney tonight.
And it shows you how a few key players can make a monster difference. The chemistry on this team has come together, and they have played far greater than the sum of their parts.
Now here's Clarkson. 12 points for him.
Well, for a guy like an MP, trying to make a name for himself, hitting threes, they'll go a long way.
Arrow outside. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Clarkson, Parker defending. The 3. Another 3 for Paris.
His performance from long range has been something to behold.
That's been his shot today, no doubt about it.
Keep feeding him.
Now here's Bourgeois. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And here's NP from the arc. That's good, and it's Portier with the assist.
It has taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter for them offensively.
Yeah, but they can't sit back. They need to keep the pressure on the defense and really try to put this one away early.
Great point, Brian. You have to continue to build on this lead.
And he's able to get it back. Barrow outside. Shot to stop the run. Offensive rebound.
I like the aggression there. Yeah, hitting the offensive boards hard.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Paris FC basket ahead. Welcome back to Paris for the second quarter. It's both teams making substitutions here. And here we are in Paris, such an incredible city, obviously a cultural center for the world, but also the heart of the basketball scene in France.
So many great players have gotten their start here, and what a dream it must be for these players to come and play in Paris. It can feel a bit surreal, I can imagine, but everybody on the floor has earned their spots tonight.
And here's NP from the arc. Marseille basketball pulls it in. Bourgeois inside. Guarded by Clarkson. A shot by Bourgeois, no good. Here's Paris. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Paris FC basket with another miss. Down low. Parker. Rejected by NP. Out of bounds, Marseille ball as they keep possession. Both teams deciding to change it up. Bourgeois. Nice D from Portier. Now Paris FC basket with it. The lead is 15. Got that one up quick. When you think back to how MP looked at the start of this season, we've seen a lot of growth in his game.
You know, you think back, Blake, when you talk about the start of this season, there were some shaky moments. But once he started getting comfortable, you could see everything start to fall in place for him. He's been crucial in the success of Paris FC.
Offensive rebound. That shot by Bourgeois, no good. Here's Paris. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Here's NP for 3. That's good, and it's Dumont with the assist.
And MP is just taking charge right now. Every time he gets the ball, he's looking to score.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That'll get the ref's attention.
Well, I just think an illegal screen, it's one of the toughest calls for an official to make.
Yeah, you have to appreciate how difficult a job they have to do when it comes to making calls like that. It's not as easy as people might think.
And the refs in this league just do a great job.
And they've been struggling here offensively.
Bit of a dry spell for sure.
Brisebois outside. The 3. He just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
Well, the perimeter is where Brisebois earns his living. Defenders can't lose track of him out there.
MP outside. The fadeaway. And Paris tacks on 2 more.
He's setting this place on fire. His shooting has been off the charts.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Barrow. Over Ahern. Barrow gets the bucket.
Well, when Barrow is nailing mid-range jumpers, it helps keep the defense off balance.
Here's NP for a monumental buzzer beater.
A thrilling shot for one team, and boy, what a heartbreaker for the other.
Ice water in his veins. What a shot.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Paris FC basket ahead. Just dominating this one. And don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. Yeah, if you're just joining us here on 2K Sports, it's Paris FC Basket hosting Marseille Basketball as we get going here in the second half for this FBSL matchup. Well, you look at the French culture, they absolutely love their sports here.
Soccer, or rather, let me be correct here, football is still king and probably always will be. But basketball isn't too far behind now. The popularity of the sport has exploded here the last few years. And with Wemby doing his thing in the NBA, I think it's going to continue to grow. Yeah, that's just incredible ball handling by MP, pushing the defender off balance to create space for himself.
Back to Bourgeois. Puts up a three. And called in by Paris.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. Working around, getting easier shots.
Ball on the wing. They get it back. Parker.
And good work on the boards, and they pick up the second chance points.
And if you let the big man Parker roam free on the glass, expect to get burned. Terrific effort by Theo there.
Cans it from downtown.
You know, we saw MP get tested multiple times this season by his opponents, and sometimes really by his own team. But he's passed every test thrown his way.
And the resilience that MP has shown this year cannot be ignored. It's not easy to find success in a strange land, but MP has done that and then some.
No good on the three. Inside. And Parker with the slam.
Playing big near the basket. I love seeing Parker go up with this kind of force.
Clarkson with it. And Dupont picks him up defensively.
And the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, he's the leading scorer in this game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
Bourgeois outside. Bourgeois.
He gets it to go from the corner.
Superb assist. He played the role of maestro on that one.
Fades away.
Rebounded by Brisebois.
Got fancy for absolutely no good reason. Just go straight up with him.
That's in there. Barrow with the assist.
There is no way, and I mean no way, a player like him can be left wide open like that.
MP inside. Working on Parker.
Good. That's two for MP, utilizing that in-between area. So smart out there.
Brisebois outside. Over Portier.
Can't connect from 13 feet out.
And here's Paris.
22 was their biggest lead. Shots good by Clarkson.
Athletic play from MP inside, getting around the traffic and finding the shots.
What a game we've seen from MP here. He's completely outclassed Dupont on the offensive end so far.
And not for lack of effort, Dupont has tried to get things going, but right now, MP is the one who is soaring over the competition.
Makes it off the glass.
He's been key for them, the way he's distributed the ball.
No doubt, Tim. And when the offense runs through him, it's just such a smooth operation.
It's so much fun to watch.
Brisebois with the ball. Now guarded by Portier. Rejected by MP.
Terrific timing on the rejection. I love when MP goes after shots and erases them.
And this could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
What a performance it's been.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky he was off.
I hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard him, they're going to have some problems.
Pass to Dupont.
Launches a three. Buries it from three-point range.
Quick release from Dupont. Scouts love seeing that.
Clarkson with it. Working on Parker. Clarkson, no good. Clarkson with the steal. To the inside. Fires for three. What a play! He simply dreams it at the buzzer.
That could be a morale-crushing three-pointer. What a way to head into the fourth quarter.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to
Welcome back. It's the final quarter of action here between Paris.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Fades back.
Marseille basketball pulls it in. Left side to Cole.
Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Well, it doesn't take a private eye to figure out why they call Dupont Le. He simply soars through the air, and along with Barcelona's Alvarez, has a claim to the best dunker in Europe.
Reminds me a bit of a player named Han Chi, who played a few years over here. You might remember him as the Flying Dragon. They both have the ability to explode off the floor when they take it to the rack.
Shot from the wing. Clarkson, no good.
And Marseille with possession here.
A 12-point game. Parker misses.
Empty outside. Valois with the rebound. Here's Marseille with the ball. Pass to Parker.
No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Here's MP for three. Hits it from three-point range.
That's showing good court awareness. MP just takes what the defense gives him.
Now a timeout called by Marseille.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth.
Barrow outside.
To the middle. Here's Bourgeois. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Nice job by Bourgeois, getting to his spot and getting exactly what he wanted. Very high-quality shot. Can't get enough of those.
And here's Marseille.
Down by 15. Down low. Here's Bourgeois. Soft touch off the glass.
He's been a bright spot in what's otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
Here's Clarkson.
And great D that time from Parker. Pass to DuPont.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And that one good.
Well, this is where Parker excels. When he's inside near the basket, he can be a force.
Here's Clarkson.
And the rebound goes to Marseille basketball.
Inside. Parker misses.
Outside Elich.
Clarkson sinks the three-pointer.
They're not letting up, guys. They just keep coming at him.
And I think it's safe to say that lead is too big to overcome at this point. Just not enough time on the clock.
Yeah, absolutely. He can time his passes so perfectly. What an assist.
Now here's Clarkson. Parker defending. This one for three. Clarkson, no good. To the inside.
Dumont with the steal.
Shot's good by Clarkson.
Time to turn out the lights on this game.
Oh, I think the lights are out. Give them a ton of credit for the job they did here today.
Just so businesslike, so calm, such a dominant performance.
They get it again. That shot by Bourgeois, no good.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Clarkson. Fades away and sinks the tough shot.
Final horn sounds, and Paris FC gets the win. They have now secured a spot in the EDA tournament, and what a thrill it must be for all these fans here at home.
MP, congratulations on the big win. How does it feel to clinch a spot in the EDA Championships?
was incredible! Oh, man. This is my first season as a professional, so to make it to the continent's biggest tournament is an honor. Jeez, guys, I mean, I've also never been to Turkey, so that's another first for me. And one thing I'm really looking forward to is I hear they've got a beautiful architecture over there, and the Hagia Sophia, if I'm pronouncing that right, is supposed to be fire.
It is. Thank you, MP. Go celebrate. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Congratulations, guys.